Hi, welcome to Tai Chi this evening. So, my clock isn't appearing up there, but anyway, let's hope it gets going. So, we'll do the tonight. We'll focus on the mini form as the main lesson. So, I think we've done brush, left knee, and push. So, let's do play guitar. Okay, and we'll start with the warm ups. So, I'll just adjust this. Okay, welcome. I see a few people are joining. So we'll adjust this. So we start with the warm up. So I just want to see, is this, yeah, I'm here. Okay. So feet parallel, shoulder width apart. And let's just stand for a minute and feel the presence of the whole body. All the feelings, all the emotions in the body. Just stop the mind for a minute. And instead of thinking, following the thinking, let's just follow the sensations. Feeling of the feet on the ground. The feeling of the air in the room. And if you really pay attention to the feeling of this time, you'll notice it has a different feel to it to the morning practice. Like, I love that idea that they have in the East of the day has 4 seasons. Like, you have the dawn, which is spring, midday, which is summer, and this is kind of the autumn of the day. We haven't got quite to the winter, the nighttime yet. So it's kind of autumn, late summer, autumn. Really nice to think of it as that. So if you listen, it's really nice in this time when we have more time to just listen, that the day has a different feel at this time to when the energy of the morning. So we're going to tune into energy a little bit more. So let's feel the feet parallel, and now we're just going to turn the waist to the right and turn to the left. Just letting ourselves flow from one foot to the other. Soft. Easy. And relaxed. And just begin to notice how easy it is to drop down into relaxation. It's a fabulous skill to have, to be able to just drop down and let the body relax. Let the mind get quiet. I'm not moving the feet at all with this now, just turning the waist. Letting the arms swing. Okay, great. So there are actually 3 exercises in this first section. So that's the first one, just turning the waist. And the next one is we're going to sink into one leg. I'm sinking into the left and turning on the heel of the right. Back to the center, sinking in the right, turning left. So it's a variation. Just tuning into that feeling of turning on the heel. Okay. That's the second one. And the third one, we keep the feet parallel still, and we're going to sink into the one leg. I'm going to sink into the left and pick up the heel very slightly off the ground and turn on the ball this time. So back parallel, and we turn on the ball of the left foot. So parallel, turn right, parallel, turn left. Relaxing into the left, relaxing into the right. So in this one, when we stop in the middle of the arms like this, and then as I'm turning to the right, I'm just letting the arms move. It's almost like you're walking. So the arms turn with the body. You can just move them very little if you haven't got the feel, and they'll actually do it naturally for you. Excellent. So then let's do the next few. Let's stand in attention posture, heels together, and then sink into the right foot, and we step forward and left with the left, and let's just rock, relax forward and relax back. So into the front foot, into the back foot, feeling like the weight comes under the ground forward, under the ground back. Just, you can also think to yourself, just relax and relax. Soft. Easy. Okay, so let's swap the feet back into attention posture, and we step forward and right with the right foot. And then we're going to just do the same, relax forward and relax back. Feeling the weight coming under the ground, going forward and under, going back. So we're sinking and sinking and relaxing, relaxing. Okay, so heels back together, back into attention posture. Let's just take a moment just to feel that nice sense of alignment up through the body, out the top of the head, down through the soles of the feet. Softening, relaxing. And let's do some stepping like a cat. So we'll sink into the right and we step forward and left with the left and then back on the ball of the left foot. So flexing the foot when we go forward and relaxing down into that foot. Pointing the foot when we go back, relax down into it. So you bring the foot in and step out. In and step out. Softly in, softly out. Okay, and back together. So let's feel ourselves again double weighted, and now we sink into the left and we're going to step with the right softly. Okay. And let's step forward and left with the left, and we bring the weight onto the left leg and the left hand on the tiger's mouth. So then nice loose circles with the right elbow, and 3 back. 3 more forward. 3 more back. And the last 3 forward. And back. Release nice. Excuse me, loose. Back. Feel the weight going down this left leg still. So heels back together. Step forward with the right. The right hand on the tiger's mouth. So three more forward. 3 more back. The last 3 forward. Back. Then relax the arm, and we're going to make nice loose circles forward. Nice loose circles back. Okay, great. So heels back together. So then let's step forward and left with the left foot again. And we're just going to sink into the left foot and turn the waist to the right as we're turning right, and turn the waist back to the center. So softly into the back foot. Feeling that feeling of the transfer of the weight, turning the body. Starts on the front foot, turns the body and then we're into the back foot. So we're turning to the center, turning to the right. Feeling the shoulders staying nice and level. Feeling how that turn turns the head. We're not moving the head. Now we're going to bring the right arm up, just sink forward, sink back. Turning to the center, turning to the right. Now let's include the left arm, so softly. Such a beautiful cross energy exercise. Almost a feeling of purring. Just notice how much the body just loves this soft. Yeah, there's something about Tai Chi, it's always just gets to me. So weight into the front. As everybody who's in my class knows, I get these bursts of being in love with it. Isn't that a blessing? So weight into the front foot. Oh no, we're going to just turn the body first. I got to get a bit carried away with enthusiasm at times. So we sink into the back foot, turning to the left, into the front foot, turning back to the center. Just soft. It's like every cell of your body is just getting a feeling of flowing, of relaxing. For this moment, everything is just fine. Okay, let's bring the left arm in now, softly into the back foot. Like a balm for the body. Okay, let's bring the other arm in. Mm. So let's bring the feet parallel again. Mm. Just feel the presence of the whole body, and then let's turn. We'll do these waist turns, just nice and soft. Opening the back, just feeling, leaning back. And sink down and just relax at the bottom here. Just let go. Just let the body hang. You come back up, turning anti-clockwise. We make the circle smaller. Lovely. So let's do a few waving hands together as well. So left hand at the heart and the right hand at the dantian. So we're going to turn to the left, sink, turn to the right, and sink. So now this time, let's just imagine that we're connecting to everybody who's practicing with us. Let's just imagine also, let's expand that out to all the Tai Chi teachers. Whoever taught or practiced Tai Chi, imagine all those teachers just connecting with you, inspiring us, encouraging us, supporting us, even teaching us. Now let's imagine all of us Tai Chi students who've ever studied connecting with each other. Us, the body of this lifetime's practitioners, all joining together on this inward journey of connection. Connecting inwards to ourselves and outwards to humanity. And back to the center. And just notice how that feels now. So let's just do a few of the massages because time is moving on. So we're just going to bring all that nice energy now that we've been working on into the tummy. And then let's turn the other way. And just feel it going right into your gut, energizing all the digestion that goes on for us every day. And then let's massage the kidneys, sending that nice energy into the kidneys here. And then just hold that, the heat builds up, so just hold that nice warm energy into the kidneys. Almost feel like the sunshine in your kidneys. Great. And then let's take off the glasses for this one. Let's work on the ears. There's the hammer. Now let's just feel all that energy around the face, the head, and then anywhere you feel that would like some energy. And why not give yourself a little hug, a little energy hug, or even a real hug? You know, tell yourself, encouraging ourselves. Seeing as you don't get too many hugs, luckily, if you have a family around, but just give yourself that little hug of support. Great. And now let's also just tap the thymus here for energize that fabulous generator of white blood cells and immune boosting activity. I can just add it by Great. Okay, so let's just finish with these little kicks. So we're going to sink back into attention posture and sink into the right, and we'll just make these toe kicks with the left foot. And the other side. And then we're going to kick with the heels, so just slide the heel along the ground. Okay, and then the other side. And then let's shake out one leg, shake out the other leg. We'll get a nice wide riding horse stance, and we'll shake out the arms. Okay. So let's just stand for a minute now, and we'll do let's do 2 mini forms. So I'll do this one facing this way, and then when I get there, we'll do one with my back to the camera, and then we'll work on play guitar then once we've done the 2. So let's just feel the presence of the whole body, all the sensations, all the emotions in the body. So feel the feet being supported by the ground under the feet. And feel that connection right down into the center of the planet. And then let's just bring our mind once the whole way up through the body, out the top of the head, and keep your attention going right to the ends of infinity. And just let that energy run back down through the body, all the way into the center of the planet. So we're here connecting heaven and earth. We softly sink down into that connection and let it softly float up. Transfer into the left, back into the right, making the ball. Ward off left, turn right. White crane spreads wings, and then we turn left and let the right hand sink down. Fold the left hand over, brush past the left knee, sink forward, push left, right, play guitar. Open the body up. Fold the left hand over, brush past the knee and sink forward. Sit back, turning on the heel of the left. Make a fist with the right hand, step forward to the corner and sink into it as the fist comes to the hip. Step with the left, punch with the right, turn left, turn right, and sink forward. And then let's turn on the heel of the left back to the front. Sit into the left as the hands cross at the heart and step out shoulder width. And then just let the hands softly float down to the sides of the body. So let's do one facing this way. So again, we feel that connection right down into the center of the planet, up through the body to infinity above the head. And then let's just let that sink right down into us, past us as we sink down. We transfer the weight into the left foot and back into the right and make the ball. And then step left and ward off with the left. Sink the right hand down. Turn the waist to the right. Turn left and back to the right. And then sink the right hand down the front of the body. Fold the left hand over, brush past the knee and sink forward. Turn left. Turn right. Play guitar. Then open up again, fold the left hand over, brush past the left knee and sink forward. Sit back, turning on the heel of the left. Make a fist with the right hand, step forward to the corner and sink into the right. Step with the left, punch with the right. Turn left, turn right, and sink forward. And then we'll turn on the heel of the left, sink into the left and step out shoulder width with the right, and just let the arms float down to the sides of the body. Okay, so I'll go from this side again to play guitar. So we sink down and let the arms softly float up and down. Transfer into the left foot and back into the right, making the ball. And step left onto the heel and ward off with the left as the right hand sinks down. Turn the waist to the right. Turn to the left and let the left hand sink down. Bring the right hand to the heart. Turn right and back to the front. And then sink the right hand down the front of the body. Pick up the left foot as we step left. Brush past the left knee. Sink forward. So now we're going to play guitar. So we're in the left foot. So we're turning more to the left, and the right hand is just sitting, doesn't move with the body. Pick up the back foot, and then as we turn, it moves with the body. As we turn to the right, we just let the right hand move, and then you pick up the left foot, allowing the left palm, get a feeling that the left palm is going to pick up that left foot palm up, and as you turn back to the center, it comes down on the heel. So let's do that. Let's do it a few times without any arm movement. So we're in the left foot. So your weight's in your left foot, and we're looking straight ahead. So if I face the camera, I'm in the left foot, looking straight ahead. So the first thing is to keep turning to the left until that back foot is empty and it comes up. And then you put the back foot down and turn the waist to the right, sinking into the right foot until this left foot is empty. And we pick this up, we've turned right, and then we turn back to the center to finish. So it's turn the waist to the left, sinking. It's a feeling of twisting that left foot, like twist like a corkscrew into the ground until the back foot's empty and it lifts up. And then we put the back foot down, and you're going to twist into that back foot, turning to the right, and the left foot picks up. And then when we turn back to the center, we bring the left foot down on the heel. So let's do that again. So we're in the left leg. This is a great exercise no matter what level of practice you're at. So you feel that alignment down the body into that left leg, and then you just turn the waist, twisting into that left leg until the right leg is empty and come off the ground. And then as we're turning to the right, we start putting the right foot down, and we start transferring the weight into the right, twisting down into that right leg until the left leg can pick up. And then when you turn back to the center, we just bring the left leg down on the heel. Okay, so let's add the arm to that. So the right arm. So as you're turning to the left, you're just letting the right arm move with the body. The back foot peels up. Forget about the left hand for now. Turn to the right. Just keeping that right hand where it is. Pick up the left foot. And as you turn back to the center, the right hand presses down. That's the only thing we want to think of with the right hand. So I do it facing this way as well. So we're in the left foot. We've just done brush knee and push. So we're in the left foot. So we turn left, letting the right arm move with the body. Turn right. And then as you come back to the center, the right arm can, because the shoulders are moving, that brings the right arm down. So one more. Left, right, and play guitar or strum the lute is just this hand moving down. So now let's add the left arm. So we're in the left foot, so we turn left, turn right. Now as you're turning to the right, get the feeling as you're turning, you're going to pick up the left hand, and as it's picking up, it picks, the palm turns up and it picks up the left foot. And as we turn back to the center, as this foot comes down, the hands move a little bit because the shoulders are moving. So as your foot comes down, the shoulders move, and that's what gets, it's like, that's the waist turn. So you can practice, I can remember practicing this, just having my heel on the ground and just turning the waist and noticing that my arms can move. I'm not moving them as such, but just the shoulder turning can move those arms. It's a good practice for this. Just, I'm exaggerating a little, but it's a nice way to get the feel of just this turning, my shoulders and my waist turning, moving the arms. So let's do that whole play guitar one from here again. So we've just done brush, left knee and push. So we're in the left foot and we keep turning to the left until the back foot peels up. And then we sit back into the back foot, turning to the right until the left foot, you start feeling the left foot coming up, turn up the left palm, and as you turn back to the center, we bring the left foot down, and that's where the shoulders do this little turn. So let's do it facing this way. It's always difficult to know which is the best way to face, but I hope you're having fun. I'm enjoying sharing this. So, no matter how often I do these postures, you just have to get into the feeling of the beauty of the postures because they are. So, step left. So we've just done brush past the left knee and push. So we keep turning left, picking up the back foot, sinking into the back foot as you turn right, picking up the left foot with the left arm and the palm turns up, and then back to the center, play guitar. Okay, so let's do one more mini form the whole way from the beginning just to connect all that. So feet parallel, and we sink down, and then let the arms softly float up. Turn the waist to the left, into the right foot as we make the ball. Step forward and left into ward off left. Turn right, left, right again. And then sink the right hand down the front of the body. Fold the left hand over, brush past the knee and sink forward. Turn left, turn right, play guitar. Open up, fold your left hand over, brush past the knee and sink into the front foot. Sit back, turning on the heel of the left. Make a fist with the right. Step forward to the corner. Step with the left and punch with the right. And turn left, right. Sink forward to push. Turn on the heel of the left. Sink into the left foot with the hands crossed. Step out with the right and just let your arms softly float down to the sides of the body. Great. So now I think the best thing to do tonight now is we'll do a short form and then we'll do our meditation. So I'll call the short form out. So, and I think what I'll do is I'm going to, from now on, I think Monday night will be mainly mini form. Tuesday night will be the lessons of the short form. So tomorrow night will be, we did roll back, press and push. So we'll start single whip. And in the second half of the short form, it'll be the step forward. So we're going to do, this one to the corner into punch under elbow. So just so that we have a plan for the week. And then on Thursday night, we'll do more advanced and the Dalu. So heels together. And let's do a short form together. So if you don't know the short form, just copy us as best you can. Or just watch and enjoy it when you get to the bits you don't know. So heels together. And let's just feel that connection again, right up to the heavens, right down into the planet. And we sink, turning right on to the right foot and step out with the left shoulder width. Sink in the left and bring the right foot round on the heel. Allow the wrist to relax. The arms to float up and down. Then we're going to turn on the heel of the right foot and make the ball. And step forward and left into ward off left. Turn on the ball of the right and step forward and right into ward off right. Then roll back. Press, yield, and push. Turn on the heel of the right foot. Make a hook with the top hand. Send out the hook and step onto the heel of the left. Look at the palm and turn it over as the back foot comes round. Sink into the left and pick up the right. Turn left. Into white prince red wings and then sink the right hand down the front of the body. Fold the left hand over, brush past the knee and sink forward left, right, play guitar. Open up, fold your left hand over, step with the left and sink forward push. So sit back, turning on the heel of the left. Make a fist with the right hand and step forward to the corner, sink into the right. Step forward and punch. Turn left, turn right, and sink forward. Then we're going to turn on the heel of the left, sink into the left foot, and step around onto the heel of the right, pull with the right, push with the left, roll back into the back foot, press into the front, yield into the back, back into the front, and then turn on the heel of the right. Send out the hook, turn on the ball of the left and step to the corner, look at the palm and turn it over as the back foot comes round. Sit back and turn on the heel of the left. Step to the corner with the right, and the two hands sink down, and then we pick up the left foot, punch under elbow, turn right and open up, back to the front. Step back with the left, bring the right foot round, push into the back foot, turn left and open up. Step back with the right, push into the back foot, turn right and open up. Step back with the left, bring the right foot round and push into the back foot. Then we're going to turn left and make the ball. Bring it into the front foot. Sit back and look over the shoulder and step around with the right for diagonal flying. Sink into the right, stepping up with the left. Turn left and sink into the left as we step together. Sink into the right, step apart. Sink into the left, step together. Sink into the right, step apart. Then sink into the left and bring the hook up. Send out the hook. Step onto the heel of the left and turn the palm over as we bring the back foot round. Reach out, pull into the right foot and sink down. Turn out the left foot to the corner. Sink into the left. Pick up the right for one golden rooster. Step back with the right and pick up the left for the second golden rooster. Turn the waist to the right. Step back onto the left. Cross hands. Fan out. And kick. Turn left. Step back with the right. Cross hands. Fan out. Kick with the left. Fold your left hand over. Brush past the knee. And sink forward. Left. Right. Needles at sea bottom. So we sink forward and then turn on the heel of the left. Sink into the left as the right hand comes to the dantian. Step round with the right. Strike with the right. Pull and push. Roll back and split. Turn right. Pick up the right foot and bring it down on the heel. Sink into the right and bring the fist to the hip. Step with the left and punch with the right. Turn left. Sink into the left foot and we kick with the right to the corner. Fold the right hand over, brush right knee and sink forward to push. Turn on the heel of the right. Step forward and left and punch down. Turn left on the heel of the left. Sink into the right again for ward off right. Roll back. Press. Yield. And push. And bring the right foot round on the heel. Make a hook with the top hand. Step round with the left and turn the palm over. And then fair ladies, turn on the heel of the left. Sink in the left as the right hand comes to the hip. Step to the corner with the left, roll up and push. Turn on the heel of the left. Sink into it, ward off with the right. Step round, roll up and push. Sink back. Step with the right. Step to the corner, roll up and push. Turn on the heel of the left. Sink into the left foot and step around with the right. Roll up and push. Transfer into the left foot, bringing the right foot round. Sit into the right as the left hand comes to the dantian. Step forward and left, forward off left. Turn on the ball of the right. Step forward and right, forward off right. Roll back. Press. Yield. And push. And then bring the right foot round. Send out the hook. Step round with the left, look at the palm and turn it over as your right foot comes round. Turn the right foot back out. Sink into the right and make a fist at the left shoulder. Step forward with the right and cross the hands. Turn left. Slap. Take the left foot out to the side and spin around. Sink into the left. Sweep round, down on the heel. So turn left, right, hammer and split. Then turn and pick up the right foot. Bring it on the heel and sink into the right. Step with the left and punch with the right. Turn left. Turn right. And sink forward. Now we're going to turn on the heel of the left. Sit into the left foot as the hands cross and the right foot comes back. And then stay in the left foot and we turn the right foot back out to the corner. Sink into the right. Step back in with the left. And then we straighten up to complete the form. Okay, so just take the time. Just notice how you're feeling now after practice. Nice to notice how you feel standing up before we sit down. Notice how your feet feel on the ground. How the whole body feels. Okay, so now find yourself a chair. I'm just going to move this up here so I can keep a bit of an eye on time. And just find yourself a chair to sit. And I said tonight, if you didn't hear me on the morning call, I said I do a little bit of an extended open focus for anybody who's interested. So we'll do about 15, maybe 20 minutes. So if you need to go away and do some other stuff, off with you. And if you'd like to stay, you're very welcome. So we're going to feel the feet on the ground. And what open focus is a way of paying attention that I studied and trained with Les Femi in Princeton, in New Jersey. And it's a beautiful way of paying attention. So normally when we pay attention, we have a kind of a narrow focus onto things. With open focus is we widen out our awareness to include more than a narrow focus. So it's a really nice way to experience our awareness. I just find it really interesting, and it tends to expand and make me much more conscious of the space and the silence that's always here behind our thoughts. So let's just start first by tuning into the feeling of the body, the presence of the whole body. And notice how you don't have to have your hands like this. I just like to sit with the hands like this. You can have them resting on your lap or wherever feels comfortable for you. And then feel the presence of your whole body. Feel the feet on the ground. And notice now how the ground feels under your feet now that you're sitting down. You can feel that, like if you can notice now that say most of the weight or a lot of the weight is on the buttocks and the thighs. So the feet aren't taking all the weight. It feels a little bit different. And let's just scan the body first, just to tune into those sensations. So feeling the feet, all the way around the feet, the soles of the feet, top of the feet, all the toes. Just look around, all around your feet. Even get a sense, as best you can now, of the space that your feet are occupying, that three-dimensional space. Imagine it. Feel it. The space inside the skin of your feet. And now let's feel all around the ankles. Notice how they feel. Also just feel the space that the ankles are occupying. Then up into the calves and the shins. Feeling all around the calves and the shins. Now let's feel into the knees. Notice how the knees are feeling tonight. And now let's feel all around the thighs. Notice any sensations you can feel in your thighs. And now let's feel all around the torso. From the buttocks right up to the shoulders. Just listen gently to the sensations in the torso. The feeling of the breath coming in and out. Maybe your tummy's rumbling, maybe you can feel the digestion happening. Just noticing all the sensations in the torso. And then let's feel across the shoulders. Notice how they feel. And feel down along the arms, down the upper arms, the elbows, the lower arms. Feel into the wrists, the palms of the hands, the backs of the hands, all the fingers, right down to the tips of the fingers. Down to the tips of the thumbs. Just noticing how the hands and the arms and the shoulders are feeling. Now let's feel into the neck. Just noticing how your neck is feeling. And the face. So feel all around the face, allowing the muscles to relax. Allowing the forehead to relax. The eyes. Imagine all the muscles around the eyes relaxing. Imagine even the eyebrows relaxing. The cheeks relaxing and the jaw relaxing. Notice how your lips are feeling. The upper lip, lower lip, both lips together. And then feel into the mouth and just notice how you feel in your mouth. Is it moist or dry? Notice how the tongue is feeling. Feel around the teeth and the gums. So now let's feel the presence of the whole body from the top of the head to the soles of the feet. Imagine feeling the space that this body occupies, that your body occupies. A three-dimensional space. Imagine feeling the space that it occupies in the room where you're practicing. And then let's feel the space all around us in the room, up to the ceiling, down to the floor, the space in front and behind, and at the sides of the body. Just listen with your awareness to what this space feels like to you. And now let's imagine feeling the space all the way to infinity, through the ceiling, through the building, through the atmosphere, past the stars, the galaxies, right out to the ends of infinity, even beyond. Then imagine feeling that space to infinity in front of the body, through the walls, through the atmosphere, past the moon and the sun, and all the stars and the galaxies, all the way to the ends of infinity and even beyond. Then imagine feeling that space on the right hand side and the left hand side of the body. Imagine feeling the space all the way to infinity behind the body and below the body, through the earth, through the atmosphere, all the way to infinity. And now just imagine feeling yourself in this vast, vast eternal space with nothing to do right now, just being present. Imagine what that space would taste like and smell like. Imagine hearing the silence in this vast, vast eternal space. Now just imagine that all your thoughts, all your feelings and sensations arise in this vast, vast eternal space. Imagine that your mind is filled with this space, surrounded by this space, permeated by this space. And now from this feeling of spaciousness, imagine feeling into the space inside in the joints of your fingers. There are 3 joints in each finger, so just imagine feeling the space inside in those joints. And now let's imagine feeling the space inside in the wrist joints, lots of little bones in the wrists. So imagine feeling into the space between all those bones. Just imagine relaxing into that space in there. And then let's imagine feeling into the space inside in the elbow joints. Feeling into the space in the shoulder joints. That space that connects all the bones. Just imagine feeling into that space. And now let's imagine feeling into the space in all the joints of our toes. Feel the space. Imagine feeling the space in between all the bones in the feet. And then let's imagine feeling into the space inside in the ankle joints. Just noticing, allowing ourselves to feel into that space. Imagine feeling into the space inside your knee joints. relaxing into that space. And now let's imagine feeling the space inside in the hip joints, melting into that space, relaxing into it. And now just imagine feeling the space all the way up along the spine between the vertebrae. Imagine starting at the base of the spine and then moving your attention up through the spine, feeling the space between each pair of vertebrae. As you move your mind up along the spine, feeling all the space in there between the vertebrae, all the way up until you reach the skull. And then just imagine feeling the space inside in the joints that connect the ribs to the breastbone. And now let's feel and imagine feeling the space in every joint of the body. All the joints surrounded by space, permeated by space. And just relax into that feeling of space. And let's just finish this part by just feeling the space occupied by the heart. Imagine feeling the space to the ribs in front of the heart. Feeling the space between the heart and the ribs behind the heart. And at the sides. Imagine feeling the space that your heart occupies. Just connecting with the heart space. Just allow yourself to relax into the space of the heart. So just let's stay silent just for a minute, feeling all the spaces, just listening. Being present with whatever arises in this space of now. Okay, so now let's bring our attention gently back into the feeling of this body. Feeling the feet on the ground. Noticing where your arms are resting in your hands. Bringing our attention back out into this external environment. And if your eyes are closed, just when they're ready, allow your eyes to open. So you can do this inquiry with the eyes open or closed, whatever feels most comfortable to you. So just now, allow yourself to relax, soak up all this energy that we've been gathering, all of us practicing together. And let's just open the arms out and just feel like we're connecting to the person on the right and the person on the left. And just allow this energy to spread around the group. From my heart to your heart to mine and everybody's heart. So just let that feeling of the heart energy connecting all of us in this vast eternal space. We know from quantum physics now that there is no time difference and no separation. As soon as we send that energy out, it arrives. So, blessings. Have a wonderful evening. Thanks for being here and practicing. And I look forward to practicing again tomorrow and morning and evening. So, have a wonderful evening and take care. Namaste. Bye.